This week on the Modified World, we're going to be playing host to Roger Rabbit and talking a little bit about non-standard surface anchors and surface piercing. So, stick around. Welcome to the Modified World, a weekly web show about body modification, the people who do it, the people who get it, and why it matters. Hi, of course, I'm your host. I'm the senior piercer at the world-renowned Pangea Piercing, beautiful sunny downtown Ann Arbor, purveyor of internet wackiness. That's right, you know it, you love it. I'm JC Potts. This week, well, a lot of big metropolitan areas will have a certain shop that is known for handling business. You're seeing this a lot more at the high end of the industry. Shops are either going tattoo only or piercing only. And the piercing only shop out in LA, well, that's Ancient Adornments, owned and operated by one Roger Rodriguez, known as Roger Rabbit, to his loyal fans and colleagues. I think he's a protector, a benevolent dictator of sorts, or possibly a representation of the Green Man, which I'm not really sure about. What do you think, Kenny? This is a little more your speed, eh? Yeah.
I want to get inside.
Yeah, a little tougher nowadays. There's been some, I can show you video on the interwebs of people suspending in there. Yeah. Yeah, back because it used to be pretty wide open, that a fella could just go in and play and run willy-nilly to one's heart's content. But nowadays, you see there are people, workers, industry and things and stuff going on. A lot of wind. He came out for a little while, and it was very eye-opening, let me tell you. It's not often that I get a chance to sit down and talk with other piercers who are kinda, and not to sound arrogant or anything, but kinda on my level. So that was nice. Unfortunately though, as I was filming, the battery on the camera died, and so left us bereft of too much footage. And that's a damn shame too, because hell, the little clips that I did get were from a nice young lady who came all the way out from Maryland because she watches the show, and thank you so much for stopping by if you're watching. And of course she'd already had heard of Roger and was excited to actually get pierced by the guy, and I failed in getting too much footage. Makes me a sad panda. Yeah, it's not too bad. What's your name, sweetie? Ella, where are you from? Maryland. Man, she came all the way out here to hang out with little old us today. And Roger's stabbing away on her. Yes, it's fun. I always love it when people come out long distances. And so to have person, client come out a long way, and other piercer, shop owner no less, dude, that guy's a gangster. Come out a long way, man, it's like, it warms my black little heart. A lot of times I wind up answering viewer questions. The more interesting or the easier to answer, the ones that don't maybe necessarily require an entire video to answer. And I generally will go ahead and pick one individual from somebody, but I've gotten this question numerous times, so no swag pack inbound for anybody. So anyway, people ask me all the time, what's the maximum number of piercings that you can get in one session? And it's like, well, I'm not necessarily going to say what other piercers are going to be willing to do, but as far as what I'm willing to do on a client, that would be 4. Count them, 4. More than that, it gets to be a lot for your body to handle while healing, and also more than that, and you get a really good chance of passing out. And I don't want people to have a bad time, so I just kind of I just kind of put the limit on the fun myself. But anyway, if you got good questions and I'm not driving the car while I'm filming, then hell, what I'll do is I'll answer a question, and if I answer your question on my videos and then you see that and you send me your address, I'll send you some swag anywhere on the planet. That's right, free stuff and things. Why? Well, just to say thank you and because we really care. Anyway, so like I say, that was my show this week. I hope you enjoyed it, learned something, maybe even remotely entertained. I do this every week. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, you probably want to. You wouldn't want to miss any videos. Hell, if anything, I might say something completely ridiculous and you might get a giggle. So yeah, go ahead and throw me a subscription. And if you haven't shared one of my videos, then guess what? You're derelict in duty, folks. Because we're all independent. We're not part of a multi-channel network. We have no advertising ducats. We take no advertising money from anybody. So we're relying on you to help us get the good word about good modification out to the happy people of the YouTube ecosystem. So like I say, please go ahead and get on one of your favorite social media networks and share one of these goddamn videos. So go ahead and check out my man over at Ancient Adornments, Roger, and his piercer, Kira. They're good folks. Check out their Instagram. Go by their shop if you're in the Los Angeles area. Tell them I sent you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, that was my show. And so stop back by next week for another episode of The Modified World. Dun, dun, dun.